welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. I clicked on Exio's portrait and a conversation came up. Got away to my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostled around.
With every soul, my lantern's getting heavier and heavier in my hand.
How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Eora's end.
Her face alights with a fierceness. Why? Okay.
I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming adra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind?
So, should you be swearing so much as a priestess? What are your thoughts on Eothas?
We talking during the Saints' War, or after he died?
Companion reputation. Okay. She taps a finger to her lips and hums thoughtfully. What's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Eothas as the majority of my brethren know him. Eothas embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Eothas died.
The faint trace of a smile forms on Eater's lips. Yeah, because he's pro. And
I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian, rot, and falling away. That which is death.
Well, tell me about Eothas leading up to and during the Saints' War.
I really only know what my folks taught me.
She scratches the back of her head, hesitant.
Eothas embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die.
Yep, that's true.
As the god of rebirth, of course, Eothas would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gaun.
Gaun. Gaun is an aspect of Eothas associated with death and harvest. His implements are symbolically important. The sickle reaps what is sowed in life, and the lantern guides the deceased down their intended paths of death and rebirth. It is generally believed that Gaun, instead of Barrett's Avarius, visits those who embrace death with acceptance and understanding. His most fervent devotees are known as harvesters of Gaun. Gaun is an answerer of wrongs and imbalances. This has contributed to no small part to Deerwood's enthusiasm for vigilante justice. Popular regard for Gaun is polarizing. He is appreciated, feared, and characterized by a grim sense of finality.
And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Obsidian, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god.
Well, tell me about, so what's your take on Eothas following the Saints' War?
Then you mean Gaun. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Eothas as well. Why not? But Eothas died, and death requires change.
So she's saying that Eothas is dead, and what came back is Gaun. Okay. Interesting.
He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddle-foot around. I'm listening.
Should you be swearing so much as a priestess?
Reckon not.
She grins wide and confident. Oh, come on. Oh, it's my game. Yep. Come on, computer. Are you gonna move?
But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My ma caught me once necking in the merkberry stalks. And of course, I fight.
Necking, okay.
But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words.
She waggles her sickle around in a helpless sort of gesture.
Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it.
Okay, Eater approves on that. Lighthearted.
I'm glad we talked.
Okay. I know we all leveled up, but it looks like Eater had something to say too. Or I thought he did.
The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Okay.
Just a friend, huh?
She rubs the back of her neck, clearly uncomfortable. How did you know her?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple.
Eater looks askew at you. Party assist, hold shift for more information. You're eager to see her, but you're trying to hide it. Why? Your cheeks are red. So what is this? Insight. You're eager to see her, but you're trying to hide her. Why?
All right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
That was a little bit too much information, Eater. All you had to say was, yeah, sure, we had a relationship. Her face model's bright red and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. Well, her eyes, it should be your ears. Sounds like a special woman. You could have stopped a few sentences ago.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Okay. Oh, new quest. So, the Lantern of Gaun. Find someone who might know Eater's friend. Difficulty. The quest is at least 4 levels higher than your character's current level. Oh, well, thank you. Failure is all but assured. The lighted path. Difficulty. It's like there's someone in the Children of the Darkspawn knows her. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, so I was looking at this stuff, actually, is where I was, I don't think we want you...
What can I do you for?
Priestess cautious. Yeah, she should be cautious. Okay.
Yeah?
So let's do some level up. Alright, skills. I think she's going to need to know this eventually because we have scrolls and stuff she can use, right? I was thinking about that because I do have some scrolls. But I think stealth is going to be important too. I'm going to go ahead and give her stealth for now. And then, religion covers both the theological concerns of Eora's various religious as well as popular beliefs, saint cults, and religious organ. I think insight is good to have though. Well, we already know diplomacy is worked out, so let's go with more diplomacy since I'm the leader. Okay, so now I can add a smoke bell, or I can add a passive. 2 weapon style. I think I've got... When wielding a single one-handed weapon, some of the attacker's hits are converted to crits. She should be on specialized training, increases the character's action speed while using a weapon in each hand. I think I already had that one. Yes, I did. Okay, so dirty fighting. The rogue employs a variety of underhanded tactics. Let's go ahead and do that one. It's a passive, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, we can improve a weapon proficiency. Well, I want to do the bow. Okay. And then you. Athletics for you. Health. Ah, I suppose I should be doing that with me too. And then survival. He's a religious guy, so let's go ahead and give him some religion. Alright, and fighter stance. Okay, we don't have that one. Two weapon style. I think we already got that one. That's two-handed. Determination. Confident aim. Steadies the fighter's arm, allowing him to convert grazes to hits on any attack made with a proficient weapon. Or do we want to do fighter stance? This is passive. I'd rather go with the passive. And you have a hunting bow or a war bow? I can't remember what you have in your pack. I think you have a war bow. Let's go ahead and get that. If you don't, I can always get you one. And then her. So she's going to need to know alchemy, arcana. Some of the scrolls take 3 or more. She's also going to know religion, which makes sense. History, diplomacy, bluff. Let's go into the history. Okay, so she has Blessed Harvest. Reap an enemy in the name of Gaun. If the enemy is bloodied or near death, they will receive significantly more damage from Blessed Harvest. What are her passives? Unarmed training, arms bearer, gain an additional weapon slot. Okay. Restore. Oh, she must already have that. Okay, so suppress affliction. Holy power creates a zone of divine favor around the caster, gathering the strong inspiration to allies in the area of effect. Barbs of condemnation punishes a target for their sins, dealing pierce damage and decreasing their deflection. Protection. A call for divine favor that grants the insightful inspiration to allies in the area of effect. Halt. Commands a single enemy to halt, causing them to temporarily cease all movement. Withdrawal. Prayer for the body. Which one is the... condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. That daze is pretty good. Grants target ally the fit inspiration for an extended duration. Repulsing seal. Condemnation. Places a magical seal on the floor that sends enemies sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone. Holy meditation. Inspiration. We already have that. Oh, it does say when you already have it. Oh, okay. Spiritual weapon calls forth a divine weapon specific to your deity and empowered by your faith. Iconic projection. Restoration. Creates a slow-moving, energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze damage to enemies. Oh. Punishment. Pillar of faith. Calls down a pillar of divine judgment, inflicting crush damage to the target and knocking them and enemies in the area of effect. I think we like this one. I just have to remember what they all are. Okay, so she's got crossbow, and she has shields. So what other do we want to give her? A rod? Do we want to give her a scepter? A wand? Range 8, penetration 7. Wands are the smallest of the magical implements and are usually made from wood. But is she going to be using a wand? 15 to 24. That's 8 to 14. A scepter, 9 to 13. So the one that's the best one are the most impervious, impetuous looking magical implements and are often favored by Adarian wizards for this reason. Like rods, they have a flexible damage types. If I'd do it, I'd give her the rod, because the rod gives more damage. Gives pierce and slash. So does she need her lantern with her at all times? I guess I'm not understanding the whole lantern thing, right? Right now she's proficient with a hatchet, which is 10 to 14, penetration 7. Small and swift. The humble hatchet is extremely common in the deer woods. I think we need to give her something a little bit better. That's 10 to 14. Okay, hers is 10 to 14. With attack of 0.5, accuracy... It doesn't have an accuracy on it. This one has accuracy on it though, her other one doesn't. Do you want to do that to here? Carefully strike with your rapier, aiming for battle points to ensure success. Fighting this way Increases accuracy at the cost of recovery. Or do we want to give her a stiletto? Carefully aim for weaknesses in enemy, trading recovery time for the increased penetration. Stiletto is 8 to 12. Let's give her the rapier. Alright. Withdrawal. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I'm just, second wind. Parrion blade or piercing thrust.
Hey.
You have windmill slash or block. Yeah, blinding block or interfering strikes. Okay, your AI is active.
Yeah?
I want to make sure everyone's AI is active. Okay. Yep,
Got
they
it.
are. All right.
Yeah?
Here we go. See what area on the map we haven't been to yet. No. Okay, we haven't been up over here. Let's go take a look. Oh, there's a bridge. A burial site? Interesting. Hana tribes traditionally keep their dead on the pyres or give them, oh come on, it was on there, or give their bodies to the deep sea, but mounds like these suggest that rangas of honor, wealth, and distinction were buried nearby. Should we take a look at this? While wandering the Deadfire countryside, you stumble upon a site used frequently for ritual cremations. Beside the flat expanse of earth where a pier might have been sits a small crypt full of beautiful baskets containing cremated remains. Well, let's search the location. You take some time to search the burial site. 3 hours pass and find nothing of value. Keep searching the dirt location. You continue poking around the burial site for anything useful. 3 more hours pass and find a collection of rare gems. You have gathered an item. Ingredients: 3 pyrite. The item was put into your stash. You want to keep searching? You continue poking around the burial site for anything useful. 4 hours pass and find a wardstone nestled among the offerings. You have gained an item. Sigil of Pain wardstone. The item was put into your stash. Okay. Immunity to Sigil of Pain attacks. You rummage through the whole burial site. There's nothing left but the dead. Okay, I was thinking we were going to have a fight or something. Can we do fast here? Fast travel? Okay, now we know we can't. We couldn't get past here because there's a river. Can we get out here to this? It's highlighted, but there's no way it seems like we can get out here. So we need a boat. Okay. Well, I guess we'll be going this way then. What's up this way? Can't get past that. We come this way. And down. Anything we can A solitary rice farm. It looks bountiful enough to welcome trade. Oh, okay. And we can retrain our people here. If I remember right, discount on items 50%. We don't, maybe eventually we will need this stuff? I don't know. Okay, we can't get out there. Still can't get out there. Okay. I imagine those with the X's swords on them are probably indicating there's a fight going to happen, right? The trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks. The sparse plants to the immediate sides of the path roughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here. Okay, we have perception and survival. Search the area. Oh, they tell you which one has which. Let him do it. Eater makes sense of the chaos within moments. No blood splatter suggests it was not a fight, and your compatriot easily identifies the clawed prints of extraps. The tracks seem recent. Okay. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. Beyond, a group of robed figures cringe and cower at a nearby river's bend. Each is frozen in place, ashen and gray, like statues crafted of soot. Well, I can disarm the trap. Me. Though the trap seems simple, you take care as you disarm it and collect its component parts. Oh, okay. Results. You have gained an item. Cohesive cord trap. The item was put into your stash. Continue cautiously forward. You continue down the path without further interference. Okay. Look at these. Oh, that's the statue came this way. I see. Can we... Thick woodlands spread to the east of Port Magi, slowing your travel. Birds flitter above you and insects drone insistently. The path eventually gives way to a game trail, and then no path at all. You find a curiously marked tree, the bark gouged away in a pattern. The serrations seem to run upward from right to left, as just shy of vertical. Right to left, just shy of vertical. Examine the markings. Me? No, that would be him. Eater examines the gashes in the tree, then plucks a tuft of hair from the sides of the tree. Wild boar did this. I figured it was an animal. Eater taps the tree. Look at this. A sigil has been lightly carved into the wood, so faint as to be almost imperceptible. Perception. Continue cautiously. You press carefully into the forest, your clothes damp with the humidity and the water dripping from the trees above. A quiet rustling in the underbrush draws your attention northward, deeper into the forest. Hide in the undergrowth. You duck silently behind a log and still your breathing. Whatever's making the sound draws nearer. Through a gap in the foliage, you make out a tall island Amana, standing among a small sounder of wild boars. Matted copper hair hangs over his features and boar hides drape his frame. Despite his presence, the swine seem entirely at ease. Ambush and attack? No, greetings. The man stands abruptly, spinning on you, his staff raised as if ready to strike. Eureka! Oh, Eureka, yeah. Then who are you? For what are you here? The Hanuna language thickens his accent. Adra picks up the sight of the boars, alternately attentively imitating their grunts and chuckling. Only a length in what appears to be a heel-dragging afterthought does his attention at last turn to the strange man in their midst. Okay. Dirt darkens the folds of the man's skin. His lips curl over jagged teeth. He waves the stick at you.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been.
So he's an old druid. His Adranian is halting, the language thick in his mouth. Okay, so for bluff. I mean you no harm. Can we just talk? I came here looking for you. The people on the coast said you could help me. Well, no, I don't know that. I mean you no harm. Can we just talk?
Said as if a word never hurts a person. You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place.
What are you doing out here with all these boars?
Learning. The boar teach much about survival if one listens, if one watches. So sing. So say those who know.
Those who know? Who would that be?
This question helps neither of us, I say.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're speaking of... Yeah. See, I increased your religion. Gallowin.
Always you foreign sorts speak of your changing god. I say you know nothing of change, and less of the hunt.
I just want to pass through the forest.
No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours. This land is not yours. Go, leave.
Well, I'm hunting a god. If I fail your islands will not be spared his wrath. That's survival, yeah. The man frowns, then pulls a leather-wrapped pouch from within his belongings. Hands shaking, he hands it to you. You have gained an item, wise teeth necklace. The item was put into your stash.
Then go, take this. They protect you if you speak true. They tear out your throat if no.
He dismisses you with a wave. Okay. So am I going to be with him some other time? This is what I'm looking for. Sigil of Pain. Area of effect. Friendly target. Noise quiet. I don't know what that really does. Thieves? Puppy. Is that a pet? No, quiet. Keyword, engines. 2 mechanics, 2 sleight of hand, 2 stealth. Oh, it's to help you if you need to do something, I guess. Well, let's put that in my personal. This should probably go to Sigil of Pain words. I don't know. Let's give that to you. Here's the necklace. Wise teeth necklace. Old wisdom. 1 intellect, 1 history, 1 insight. What do I have for? I have got protective, charm. 1 perception ability activates when near death. Grants darkest before dawn. Maybe give this to her. Do you have one? No, you do not. Okay. Alright. So you've got a cross, but you're training a crossbow, though it's not even in your... It wasn't even set up for you. You have a war bow. Okay, I thought you did. Okay, so we all have a secondary... I have a hunting bow. Guess it doesn't matter. And I have to remember I have this and this. There were some, where did those go? Here it is. I thought I had more than one of these. This should go to her, because she can use these. She also has antidote and potion of spirit shield. But I also have these traps that I forget about. Bear claw. Immobilize. I need to remember to try them. Okay, do you have any... My healing is almost done. And this is Stun Bomb. Potion of Elemental Defense. Your slots are all taken up. You have a Stun Bomb already. Potion... Why do you have White Leaf there?
I sure do like it.
Okay. So he's not going to let us go through here, I assume.
Sure.
Nope. Alright. Or can we get around him? What is this called? Forest. I have a feeling he's going to come up in a quest. What do you think? Alright. There's an old battleground up here. Oh, maybe we won't see him again. Oh. Oh. Maybe I did wrong. It isn't always easy to judge who fought or why, but what belongings the dead leave behind is a legacy that anyone can claim. You find a field strewn with ancient corpses. It must be site of a battle that happened long ago. There might yet be something salvageable among the fallen. Search the location. You take some time to explore the battlefield, 3 hours. And find a bundle of unused scrolls bearing arcane runes and incantations. You have gained an item. Scroll of Thrust of Tethered Bells. Okay, keep searching. You continue to poke about the area. And find a small trinket in one of the body's packs. Cloak of Protection. Okay. You continue to poke, another 2 hours, and find a bundle of unused scrolls bearing arcane runes, incantations, a scroll of binding web. Keep searching. 2 more hours, and find nothing of value. 4 hours. And find a motley assortment of coins on the warrior's remains. You gained 19 a baby pearl. Okay. You wandered the length of the battlefield. There's nothing left of any value. Well, so now I can't do anything with that. Damn. I should have wandered around. But I thought I couldn't. Okay, so we've been down here. We couldn't get up here, right? This is as far as we go. Oh, we can get there, but we have to walk this way. Okay. An Engwithan Digsite. Oh, this is where we were supposed to go. Yes, okay. This is where he was going, too. You can see that with his tracks. We're going to go there last. Check this area first. Who are you peoples? L. Okay. Oh. Anything else up here? Shipwreck. Waves batter a splintered hull that doggedly refuses to sink. Whoever abandoned this may have left something behind. A grand old galleon sits just off the shore, listing so hard to the side its top deck stands nearly vertical. Its main mast has been snapped clean in half as if by the hand of an angry beast. Sift through the wreckage. You take some time to explore the wreckage, 3 hours, and find a cannon in surprisingly good condition. You have gained an item, Iron Thunderer. Okay, it was put into my stash. Okay. You continue poking the wreck and find nothing of value. You've searched the ship top to bottom. There's nothing of value left. Okay, but we got a canyon to equip on our own, right? So this is the Engwithan Digsite that we were supposed to be coming for. And this is where the statue was coming. All right, so
Why not?
Golden Stoke? Copper plate? Silver?
Watch your weight.
Axtia bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow. Hoping to catch her breath, she glances up to you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls.
She reaches for the lantern on her hip. Yep.
Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
What happens if they can't find the light?
They'll be lost, never making it to hell and back. Or they'll wander and eventually find their way, lifetimes after they should have.
Her jaw takes on a determined set, and she straightens, ready to work.
That's supposing they ain't a follower of Eothas. What do you reckon happens to them folks in hell when the god of rebirth is deader than a doornail?
These people had their souls sucked out by Eothas. Their corpses are just empty husks. Yeah, these people, so, another god will handle their rebirth.
Am I to trust they'll do right by the soul? That they'll send him back as a follower of Eothas rather than one of their own? No. I think it's better if I hold them in my lantern for now.
Well, go ahead, but there isn't any souls
Mighty
here.
kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intent strides forward, she unsheaths her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling, weapons slicing the air, her voice lifts and falls in an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Swinging the lantern faster and faster, she plants her thighs wide and then thrusts her arms up high overhead. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it almost seems like a soul should shift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls, So in the end, her light fades without acquiring anything. No good.
Well, I had to try.
Her triumph smile ebbs from her face, leaving her expression as drab as the mud smudged on her cheek.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Eothas dead, me and the other reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can. We'll keep them safe until Gaun returns to hell and can take them into his divine embrace.
What do you mean?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here.
She taps the metal frame of the lantern. You mean you're just collecting them? Okay.
And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
She nods before setting off. Interesting. So you're just collecting lost souls.
Leave it to me.
But they're all dead. I mean, this is as far up as it goes. Oh, it goes up here.
Sure.
Where is this taking us? Oh, it takes us out. Okay. This is somewhat like the old map from the first, but not quite. Okay, so it brings us right back down here again. Okay.
Why not?
We're just scouting the perimeter. Can't go out that way. Okay. Okay, it is on fast mode. I just wanted to make sure. How about we go this way? Can we go this way? We have to come up this way to do it. Okay. Okay, so now we're inside.
Leave it to me.
Hardtack. Uh-oh, we have a young panthers.
To see and not be seen.
All right, so that's how we had to get down there.
I see a soul in the darkness, one ready for reaping.
Okay, so
I
we got
see
a
a
whole
soul in the darkness, one ready for reaping.
so we got a whole bunch of things down here.
Yeah?
Scroll of, oh, it's a scroll of flame of fire. Okay. That isn't going to help any.
Yeah?
You have a stun, right? But they have to come next to me.
Uh-huh. What do you need? Trouble up ahead.
Yeah, I know. I see him. Oh, they're just out of range. That isn't gonna work. Okay. Okay, now maybe we can do it. And I think I had some stuns too, right? I actually have... No, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. You have your... That isn't gonna work.
You like that? Let's go. Nice hit.
Okay. Trying to figure this out. It's like, okay, discipline barrage into the fray.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got your...
All thick, Worthen raw. After him.
I don't know what's going on here. Can you tell?
Worthen raw.
Can't make a dent.
You can't make a dent, can you? Who are you fighting against? You're fighting against a worm. Unharmed. Okay. So let's do knockdown.
Let's do this. Don't it? Let's go.
I need something.
Holy Radiance.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Something stronger, huh? Oh, is this what you need? Empower. You can empower an ability.
After him.
Are you doing anything? I don't feel like she's doing anything.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess we got him. Okay. Pork?
Sure.
Leathery wings. More leathery wings and a claw. Okay.
Sure thing. Yeah.
So, oh, this is not, I thought it was, never mind. I meant to go up. We're not ready to do this yet. Not down here. We got to do the top first. So we got a scroll of minor healing, lockpicks, and weather journal. Whatever Adarius did to that last batch, it's working. We're seeing much higher concentrations of essence in the harvested adra. I only wish he'd let the rest of us in on his methods. One of Bahana workers got the jolt of his life transporting one of the crates, and that's on top of the one that got blinded last week. All Adarius has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my own pocket. At this rate, I'm going to be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started. S. Okay, so... we have a couple of scrolls. Scroll of blinding... Scroll of minor healing. Let's give you that. Potion of spirit shield. I don't know what that is. Scroll of thrust of tattered veils.
No problem.
Okay. Alright, this is a bigger area. Bigger area than it looks. But something happened because they all got turned to... They all got turned. To something. Oh, damn it, it's on top of that other one. Okay. Warning, extreme danger inside. By order of Adarius, the training hall is off limits to exploration.
Sure.
Okay. Whoever was in here left in the middle of drinking their tea. Either that or they got killed. Okay, copper and another scrawled note. Iris, take this coin out to the Hana village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try the low-caste types first. The Roperio, they're used to hard work and they don't ask for more than their share. S. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here.
Leave it to me.
Golden? These people all died horribly. Right? They all died. Okay, we got some casts over here we can break.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
That is water. Milk, salt, water, and rum. Nope, can't get over there. Rice.
Sure.
We're just going through everybody's ashes, aren't we? I thought we got all the panthers. Okay, no, back over here. So we have to go... How do we get in there? Oh, we have to go down. Okay.
Leave it to me.
So we're gonna go down first.
Quickly and quietly.
Wait, look there.
The generator occasionally vibrates wildly, and you can faintly hear the sound of metal grinding on metal from somewhere inside the machinery. The young panther.
I see a soul in the darkness, one ready for reaping.
Her water.
I see a soul in the darkness,
Yes, we already know.
ready for reaping.
Okay, who's got the stun? I don't know what to do with these damn traps. I think we have to lay them down beforehand. Which is why I never used them before. I'm pretty sure of it.
Got it.
All right, everyone, come fight.
Take this! After it!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Okay. All right, what do we got here? She's got tattered bells. Who are you fighting against? I wanted to use that one. Nope, you, here. I thought you had another one. Here it is, minor healing. Why are you doing that? I guess I'm not understanding. Why'd you do that? You were supposed to be healing yourself.
Got him. Let's do this. Let's go.
Oh, come on!
Mow it. On it.
Okay, I'm almost dead.
Another withers on the vine.
I am dead. Okay. Alright, I'm not doing well here. You don't have second wind? You do, but you must have used it already. Just like you've already used that one too.
Mow it. Xoti. On it.
How come you're not fighting anybody?
Get threshed. All things
Nope, she's almost dead again. I'm not doing well, am I?
come to an end. Even me.
Oh, we almost got this one done. Come on. Oh, it's because it breathes fire. Okay. One more. Come on, you can do it. They're just so slow. And I know why they are. And then you missed it. Boonk. Slow motion. Okay.
Sure thing.
Alright, these I've already taken out of. What do we get from the panther? We get the pelt and the fang. Okay. We got some barrels over here again.
Glory be to Gaun.
Pile of gunpowder. Come on.
Uh-huh.
We're supposed to be taking it. No, me.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah?
come on.
What can I do you for?
Yeah? Yeah?
Alright, so we got salt. Alright, what's up here? I'm here. Alright, so looks like we got this area done. Now it's just... Okay, we gotta do the top side up here.
Why not?
There's something cat? Descend the cat. What is that? You obtain an item. You obtain an item. Kasha. This item is put... Kasha? Is that an animal or something? There it is, Kasha. It's a pet. 1 to perception. Grants per party wide effect. We're gonna have a cat. I think the other one was a cat too, I'm not sure. Yep, there it is. Warning, extreme danger inside the order of, okay, the training hall. So there's 2 different training halls here. Alright, so this just goes up the ladder. Okay. Which we've already been all up here. Alright. So we can go into the training hall. So we have the shielding cage. I didn't see the footprint. Eothas footprints. Okay. Eothas, not Eothas. Eothas footprints. Where is that at? Is this it? Oh, okay. No, it's up here. Oh, this is his footprint. Okay, he walked right over. Okay, so it's letting us know what direction he went. Okay. Doop. Doop.
Leave it to me.
And this is his footprint here. Okay, now I see it. Okay, this is the foreman's quarters. Let's go into there first since we're here. I don't see anything
Could
here.
be a fight.
What do we got? A cave beetle. Cannot enter stealth. Oh, because we're already in combat. You know what? Go to your bow. You too. And you 3. Oh, there's several of them. Okay.
Take this! After him!
It didn't make any sense what just happened there. Okay, guys, go after this one here.
What can I do you for?
You like that?
So she's got the overdrawn bow, which is okay.
Huh?
What do you need?
Happy to oblige. All right.
No, we want her.
Huh? Huh? I'm
Oh,
pretty
it's
good.
locked.
Got it.
Okay. Minor money. Aquamarine, riverweed. And we can find out what's going on here. Aquamarine, Champion's Medallion, and Note to Foreman. One of the workers dug up this old Adra medallion in the sub-level yesterday. I doubt Adarius would be interested in it, and besides, it looks like it's worth something. Might be nice to surprise the crew with a bonus. Okay. Quest item, Champion's Medallion. This small Adra disc was apparently to be worn as a medallion. One side of the disc depicts a figure with its arms raised triumphantly above its head, a blade in one hand and a shield in the other. The other side of the disc has been worn smooth with time and is unreadable. So that was a quest item, was it? So that would be down here. Okay. And then we have this up here where we got the warning about going into the arena. The Ancient Training Hall. Gotta check it out, of course, right?
It's mine. And now. Sure.
Okay. 69 experience with the party.
Ready to brawl?
Uh-oh, we got Skeletal Warrior. They are unharmed, discipline, barrage, concentration, immunity to poison.
Let's go. Quick, toss me something else.
Okay. It's not gonna work. I just thought I would try. Oops, wait, yeah. I'm thinking I might have those all on the wrong hand. Oh, there's more. Okay. Then,
Lava root. Oh, sake.
you don't have your thing anymore, do you? No, you don't. Mirrored image, blinding strike.
Let's do this. After After him.
It's hard to tell who is fighting who. I think we're all fighting the same people.
That dog won't.
Okay. So these two are fighting. You need to be fighting this one. All right, come on. We got a trap.
Over there.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Darkness. Well, that was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
After him.
Bones! Xoti's done for.
Yep, I know. Immune. You're immune. And you're healing. Okay.
Something else.
Let's do your second wind. Gaun's pledge shares a generous portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring a significant amount of health to all allies. And okay, I'll forget about that. All right.
Yeah.
He's immune. So I think you... You need to go after this one. You need to go after this one.
Let's go. This weapon's
Alright, you got that one down.
good to me. You like that?
You keep missing! Come on.
After him.
What is this? Rogue power pool. Power level 2.
Yeah.
Can you do that? What I just told you to do? Alright, let's do a crippling strike.
Quick, toss me something else. Take this.
Where you at? You almost dead? Near death. Okay.
Let's go.
Come on. They're just so slow. I know they get faster, I know, as they go along. Uh-oh, come on. Come on, Eater. You can do it. Do your...
You like that?
Hey, whose side are you on?
Oh, did you turn her? You did! Okay, so we have two party members that are hurt now. So we've got a brace, best, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Okay, you.
Why not?
This says, the training dummy has long since been frozen into immobility by age.
Yeah? Huh?
Alright, so is this it?
Sure. Huh.
Yep, got another one.
You look at this. Sure.
Why are all these traps here? In a training dummy place, you know what I mean?
Won't work. Leave it to me.
The training dummy's blade is heavily notched from repeated strikes on hapless trainees. Okay, we got a mace, a shield, and gauntlets of archery. None of us do archery. Oh, I forgot we had the cloak of protection. I could use that. But I suppose we'll give that to her. Oh, I just realized what time it was.
It's mine.
More traps.
Now. Sure. No problem.
And the statue bears elaborate detail from the buckles of the warrior's greaves to its curly locks. Where's this go? Oh, this takes us out. Okay. So this was it? So this takes us to the Digsite. They both take us to the Digsite. Ancient okay. That is the foreman's quarters. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and close this episode. When we come back, we will finish going through this Digsite. I think all we have left is going down here. The luminous adra pool is where we need to go. I'm pretty sure of it. Everything else is, yeah, everything else is... Oh, there's an arena sub-level? Okay, so there's maybe 2 more levels here. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.